I was dealing with a cold that I seemed to couldn't get rid of, and I stumbled across the power of local raw honey. From there, I began to learn more about local raw honey. We noticed that Detroit had many vacant properties, and we thought that would be a great area to not only protect the conservation of honeybees, but also provide the community education and also an opportunity to buy local raw honey. It allows our native pollinators and also honeybees to cross-pollinate our urban gardens and our fruits and our flowers. One thing that we'd love to do is educate our community. We believe that if we educate people about apiology, that they become more informed of what's going on in their environment, they're less likely to also care about all living things as far as insects, and they can play their part in doing to save the bees as well. Our mission here at Detroit Hives is to help spread bee awareness through education and conservation. We're working on a 5-year plan to purchase 10 acres of land within the city of Detroit, and also to create co-working beekeeping spaces for local beekeepers here in the state of Michigan.
Since we've been doing this, we knew that we wanted to provide tours and start teaching children all about like beekeeping and bees, especially with the decline in the bee population. I wanted to eliminate that fear by educating children, educating adults, educating everybody to let them know like we really need honeybees and their importance. And of course, so without the bees, we wouldn't have 1/3 of the food that we eat. So I wanted to educate people about that and how they're important to the ecosystem. We knew we wanted to do something with the vacant lots and activate spaces. We just didn't know exactly what until he got sick and somebody told him to consume local raw honey. And when they said local, that triggered in my mind. I was like, well, there's no local apiaries in the city. Let's put some apiaries in the city. And I want everybody to have an experience with honeybees and apiology. This is a perfect place to have an urban apiary because so many vacant lots are growing so many native wildflowers that people typically call them weeds. And people around here are not really spraying any chemicals or any pesticides. So we thought this is a great place for native pollinators and honeybees to thrive at. This hands-on experience is like the best way to like learn to deal with bees when you got hands-on. Because when we started, we were actually taking a course while we had our bees. So it was easier for us to gain more knowledge on how to handle bees. The great thing about Detroit Hives is that we have a space where people can come and see and visit beehives, and we have tours and has educational tours so people can come and see.
There's an industry where you can make money off selling honey, beeswax, and even propolis and bee venom to the cosmetic and pharmaceutical industry.
When we work with institutions, organizations, and even schools who may see the risk of having bees on the premises as a little bit too risky, too high, we negotiate opportunities to create pollinator way stations and apiaries where essentially we plant the flowers and the plants needed by honeybees and butterflies to cross-pollinate and do the work that's so very important to the very crops that we need as humans to have nutrients. You know, we depend on the tomatoes, the cucumbers, and the fruits and the vegetables, and a lot of times I think we forget how important honeybees and cross-pollinators in general are to that process. A lot of folks don't know if all the honeybees cease to exist, then the humans will cease to exist in 5 years or less after. So honeybees are really important, not only to beautification projects like these, but to our everyday life.